Hello everybody, this is Battle Pappy and this is a quick introduction to my new Zatharus repair and upgrade drone. Pretty quickly, what does it do? Well, you know, after a horde night, when you've taken a bit of a pasting and your POI needs some repair and you're on your own and you've got to collect materials and do the repairs, well, this drone will help you do the repairs and the upgrades to your POI base. So let me show you how it is. The drone is built via the workbench and it consists of the companion cube, the drone itself, the upgrade module, which you get at book 75, and a control board, which is something required to build the drone. So you build it via the normal route. You get the parts and you build it. To unlock it, you need to go through the book skill tree, which is the Zatharus service drone. We click on this and we get the tree. So the basic drone comes in at 40 books, and this will give you the ability to repair your base. And then at book 75, you'll get the ability to gain the upgrade module, which is, where's it gone? Which is this one, and this is a specific to the Zatharus drone and will only go into the Zatharus drone. After that, where are we? After you got the upgrade drone, you get the ability to repair twice as fast and repair 2 blocks at the same time. Then for every two extra books you get, you can upgrade your base by varying steps. For example, at book 77, you can upgrade from wood to wood, brick, or corrugated metal to cobblestone rocks. At book 79, you get the book ability to upgrade from cobblestone rocks to concrete, and at book 81, you get from concrete to forged steel. And you also have the ability, if you have an overhaul, you also have the ability to add various materials in the Zatharus config.xml. So yeah, it's fully conversant with overhauls, which even though I haven't tried it, you should be able to add any materials you want in there, and it will just, I don't know, keep upgrading, like titanium or unobtainium or cobalt or whatever some of these overhauls use. So let's have a quick look. Right, I have the books, which are specific Zatharus books just for this. So let me just get at least 81 of these. And that should do us. Okay, we now have the skill tree, hopefully, unlocked. Do excuse my fan if it was very loud. So we have all the books unlocked. We have the drone, which is also the companion cube, which is an essential part of using the drone. We have the upgrade mod, book 75, and then we have the succeeding the advancing building ability of the drone. So let's have a look at what it does. First of all, let's this is a perfectly vanilla cafe, and it is in perfect condition. I haven't done any damage to it at all, so I'm going to use this M60 just to give it a little taste. Just up here, and that's all we'll need. So what we do now is, and in the tradition, here's one I prepared earlier. This is the companion cube. This is the base of operations for the Zatharus drone. This is the drone itself, which we will modify. We will put the upgrade block in, and that is that. So we'll put this down here. Now I will explain everything that you need to know. The drone itself, this is the companion cube. This is absolutely essential for using the drone. So what you need to do is just place it, and when you place it, there's nothing outside. What happens is, let me just turn it to nighttime, it'll be easy to see. Now, when you, because some bases are far bigger than other, and you do not want to be upgrading buildings which are not yours, or repairing buildings which don't belong to you. what will happen is if you go to the drone, if you hold down your use key, you'll get this little radar thing here. And if you click on it, it will show you this ring outside the building. And what this is the operating perimeter of the drone for repairing and upgrading. But as we can see, it includes this wall, it includes that wall, it goes some of the way over there, and actually inside that other POI, and we don't want that. So if we go back in and we select this, select it again, and it's give us another one. Now this is the biggest one. This is 20 meters, and as you can see, it's well inside that other POI, and it's extended quite a way outside these walls too. Obviously, we don't want that because we don't want to be wasting the materials upgrading and repairing this. So if I click it again, I'll get the smallest one, which is 5 meters. White is 5 meters, and the height is it's 44 or 45 blocks. But as you can see, that doesn't include all of the POI. So let's try the next one, which is 10 meters and green. Let's see, green. Yep, that includes the POI. Doesn't go out too much, clips the wall there, but that's fine. That will do us, that's fine. And now that we've got that, what we do is we can turn that off, the grid off by pressing this button. And then once that's done, we press the anchor button, fuse the cube in place. Don't worry, you can always move it later. It takes about 5 seconds to put the cube in place, and that will activate the Zatharus systems. And that's it, the cube's in place. Now, we place the drone on top, or anywhere you want around it, like that. And we link it to the box by clicking this little hammer icon. There you go. Zatharus Seek and Repair enabled. So why isn't it doing anything? Because it's got no materials. So let's give it some materials so we can go and do something. We need some, let's see, we need some scrap. We need some, spelled properly. We need some scrap iron, just the general repair materials. We need some wood. We need some cobblestone. We'll need lots of that. We need some concrete mix. We'll need lots of that. And if we want, we can put some steel in, but I'm not going to go that far today. So now I just need to put these in into the cube, as many as you want. Don't worry, if you run out, he will ask you for more. And once that's done, you go up to the drone, you click on block repair. It will take a minute to think about it, and this is the first block he's going to repair. And as you can see, he's repairing them. Oh, I need a hammer so you can see better. Hang on. Now, as you can see, he's repairing the blocks. There we go. Like that. And he'll do that to every block he is capable of repairing. Now, at the moment, he is only configured to repair major structural blocks, like cubes and the ramps and triangles and stuff like that. Things like trim, doors, windows, he is not configured to do in the base menu. However, in the Zatharus config.xml, you can add them and he will repair them. But I am only doing it just for the speed of this test. And will he repair any more? Yes, he will. If I damage them again, he will automatically start repairing them, as you can see. The repair speed is configurable in the XML, as well as the repair distance and many, many, many other factors. Abilities. There you go. He's done that now. Now I want to show you the upgrade feature, but to do that, I'm going to remove the paint so we can see him doing it. I should say here's one I prepared earlier, really. Never mind. So what we need to do now is go to the drone, click on block upgrade, and any repairs he's doing, he's already doing. He always prioritizes repairs over upgrading. So if a block gets damaged, for instance, as you can see here, he's upgrading to cobblestone. After cobblestone, it'll be concrete. After concrete, it will be steel. And again, we can escalate from there with any fancy materials you have. And he will keep going until every block that is in his upgrade list, his permitted list, is upgraded. Many blocks like this, I think this is a trim block. Yeah, this is a trim block. This is not in his preferred upgrade list. So he will not upgrade this, but again, you can add it later. So that is not a big thing. The reason I don't add it is because every block you add is a little bit of an extra tax on your computer. And if you've got a low-end machine, it might be a bit of a hit on your machine. So that's the reason I've let them out. And he'll keep doing this until he has upgraded everything he's capable of upgrading to cobblestone. What about the floor? I hear you cry, but don't worry, I'll get to that in a minute. So as long as you have the required materials, and we are already running out of cobblestone, look, so let's put some more in there. As long as you have the required materials, he will keep upgrading. If I put steel in here, he will automatically go to steel. And don't forget, you have to have the required books here. If you've only got books to cobblestone, he will upgrade to concrete, and then he won't upgrade to forged steel. So just keep in mind, if he's not upgrading, check your book listing. Retrieving resources, he says. So he'll go to the block. He'll automatically get the resources as long as they're in there. And then he'll continue upgrading again. He, she. Can drones be androgynous? I don't know. Okay. So let's just finish him, watch him finish him doing that. And then he will automatically start upgrading in concrete. While he's doing that, I'll show you what the rest of the buttons are on the cube. On the cube, you've got various buttons. This one, you know, this is the leash. This is to turn off the visible cylinder. This one we'll get to in a minute. This is if you're working in an apartment or a building off the floor. This is the usual pick him up. This one is the stop repairing. This one is the block upgrade. This one is the anchor. So if you want to remove the block, what you have to do is make sure both the drone and the block have no resources in. Then you pick up the block, you unanchor it, you pick it up, you pick up the drone, and then you can take the block anywhere you want to work on any POI. It's not limited to this one POI. You can take it anywhere you want to go. Oh, there we go. He's already upgrading to concrete, look. And the speed he upgrades at can be slowed down, it can be sped up, again, all in the Zatharus config.xml. And he'll keep doing that until the every block he is capable of upgrading is upgraded. And as you can see, he's missed some. That one there is a trim block. That's not in his catalog. These trim blocks are not in his catalog. Again, you can add them if you want. It's very, very easy to do. And that is essentially that. So let's finish watching him upgrade, and then I'll show you how to move the block to an apartment or a POI off the ground. Right, I have moved to the snow biome, where I found a gorgeous little fixer-upper. Look at these guys. I found a gorgeous little fixer-upper. I've cleaned it out a little bit just to get rid of some of the clutter. Needs a bit of work. The actual base of this, the whole roof of this is made of, all of this is made of concrete. But inside, the floor had a huge hole. So what we're going to do is, we want to use this floor and we want it all to be concrete and steel. So how do we upgrade that? First of all, let's finish filling in this hole. That is it. We need to deploy our cube. Put the cube in. select on this to see how big we want it. How big is that? That's 15 meters. That's way too big. 20 meters is going to be too big. Let's try 5. 5 meters is too small. Let's try 10. No green lines. The green lines are all the way outside the building, which is great. However, this line, green line here, is level with the base of the cube, and he will only repair and upgrade to the base of the cube. But we want him to do this floor, so how do we do that? It's very easy. Go to the cube, hold down for the radial menu, and press on this button, and it will lower the whole radius down by 1 block. Now, as you can see, the green line is gone, and we've lowered it down by 1. So the floor for our new apartment building is now included in his work. So what we will do is, just to make sure he got something to do, a little bit of damage. We'll place our drone, link it to the block. Oop, I never anchored the block, my bad. Okay, he's activated. Go back in, anchor him, and now we'll put some materials inside. This time we'll include some steel, because we want the whole thing to be steel. Okay, and now he's repairing the blocks. These are the ones I just damaged. As soon as he's repaired that, he'll come back to his cube. There we go. Now we can tell him to upgrade, and he will automatically start upgrading. Let's remove the paint. As we can see, yeah, that's just a normal nail gun noise. That drops after 2 meters. That drops away. So he's upgraded the wood to cobblestone. Now he's upgrading the cobblestone to concrete. As soon as he's done this bit, he should start upgrading to steel. There we go. And now he's upgrading the entire thing to steel. And he'll keep doing this until he is the building is complete or he has run out of resources. And after we've finished, we remove it in the same way. Empty the drone, empty the cube, unanchor the cube, pick it up, and then we can take it with us to any other building. And that is the Zatharus repair and upgrade drone. It will be available on Nexus mods and hopefully 7 Days to Die mods, and it is also going to be included in Asylum's excellent Asylum mod, the Overhaul, which is basically a horror show in a video game. So have a look for that on Nexus. Have a look for that on 7 Days to Die. If you have any questions, drop me a message in Nexus mods or 7 Days to Die, or if you're on the Asylum server, drop me a message there, and I will try to help you with any problems. It's tested on peer-to-peer multiplayer, but is not yet suitable for a dedicated server multiplayer, though that's being worked on. This is version 1.0. In version 2.0 will be significantly different with more abilities and capabilities. So guys, I hope you enjoy and have fun. Bye-bye for now.